Hey, good morning. It's Dr. James. I do hope and pray this message finds you and your loved ones peaceful, thriving, and well. Thank you for your time and thank you for your energy. So this morning, I want to take you back a couple of years, or in my case, I want to take you back a number of decades. This is the last time I was at a carnival when the person announced, hey, you know what? You've got your raffle ticket, you've got your number, but you can only win if you are present. You must be present to win. Remember hearing that when you were a little kid, or maybe you heard it just recently? But you know what? The research on being present certainly does make us really step back and say, wow, you know what? When it comes to mental and emotional health these days, more and more we have to be present to win. And more we are not present. My wife and I watched the documentary Social Dilemma over the weekend. You've probably seen it, or at very least you've heard about it. Man, was that sobering, and just how technology, and you know, it's interesting, right? You're listening to these people who, 20 years ago were part of the beginning of Facebook, a number of years ago, very beginning of Instagram, and beautiful people who were like super clear about, like, you know what? When I created the like button, literally they interviewed the guy who created the like button. He goes, that was all about so people could throw a lot of adulation and positivity when someone posted something beautiful and they'd do a like. Well, hey, how's that like button going now? Oh man, and they were talking about how with the algorithms and the AI and all the different things, it is now taking us down places where we literally are being programmed. We are literally being channeled on technology's behalf to be able to be monetized with our attention. Literally monetizing our attention. So I want to step back and say, if we were to monetize our attention, and monetize in the way of peace, positivity, mental health, emotional resilience, success, love, everything we'd ever want in our life can be brought back to attention. And the latest research says that we're only present about 48% of our life, meaning that 52% of our life we're in future fear, we're in past regret. And when you look at movies and documentaries that really share the science behind social media and these digital platforms designed to move us into future fear, take us out of our space of grace and put us in a place where we're feeling anxious, where we're feeling judgmental, where we're losing our compassion and we're digging in our heels to be right, where everything's black and white. Oh my goodness, it is going to be heroic from now on. If you haven't noticed, it's going to be heroic from now on to give yourself permission to set your intention on having attention and having attention on your intention. And more, we have to have our attention on being the light, being love, being in a space of grace, being in a space of presence that is heroic these days. But if we are, the research is so compelling. You want to shift your emotional and physical and spiritual and mental well-being. It will come down to your level of presence. And what's amazing, right? It doesn't mean that when we're present, everything is beautiful. But when we're present, everything is possible. We give ourselves the opportunity to lean in and feel a sense of confidence about what it is that we can be doing, a sense of faith about what we can do to change what we're seeing, or influence things in a positive way, or not be influenced in a negative way by being in a space where we're being taken by something that is technologically designed for disaster. Designed for disaster. And that was what that documentary spoke to. We are heading in the direction of disaster unless we are willing to untether ourselves, disconnect, or at the very, very least, be mindful when we go into our scrolling experience, be mindful on every digital platform that it is designed to bring you into a rabbit hole over and over and over again. And it is that experience that keeps us from feeling peace. So, you must be present to win. You must be open to the idea that your presence, your ability to be with yourself, be with your thinking, be with your vision, be with the mission that you have for yourself, be heroic in how you stand for the principles and the practices of what it is that brings you peace, what brings you power, what brings you empowerment is all about having your life up for grabs right here and right now. So I am dedicating myself like I never have before. And I'm asking you to consider What would you love your life to be outpicturing? And how would you love to see the power that is truly inside of you be all about your ability to be present? Because in presence, everything is possible. In presence, there is peace. In presence, we become the change we absolutely have to see in the world. So with that, much love, every blessing. Have a beautiful day. Bye for now.